Alright, I'm gonna continue with trying to get the no damage achievement for stage 7. I believe that's the last achievement I need for that stage, and then basically I think everything else is just stage 8 and just like beating the overall game with no points and no deaths and all that crap. So try to get this stage 7 one out of the way, I hope. This one's been annoying me for quite some time now. I was looking on GameFAQs the other day at the reviews. This game got some pretty bad reviews, like 1 stars, and I don't know, I think there was one person who gave it like a average or slightly above average score. I actually think the game's pretty good. I mean, if you take away some of the achievements that are a little, you know, extreme, I mean, it's really not a bad game. I think it controls and plays pretty well. Aside from the like the high jump mechanism. I don't know, I don't think it deserves like all the bad ratings it got, but I mean, it's hard, but like any other Rare game, it's basically a matter of just repetition. You know, once you understand like the control scheme and how to approach, you know, the enemies and stuff, it's not really that bad. I just think, like, you know, the first impression is probably what turns a lot of people off. You just got to give it some time. I mean, like I said before, it's not the best looking game, but you don't really play Game Boy games for like their graphical quality. Mostly for just simplicity. Which is the main reason why I play Game Boy games, because I kind of get tired of like playing games that require, you know, like 10 buttons or whatever. Or having to learn a lot of game mechanics. I gotta figure out what is the best power upgrade shot to use, because if you max out your shot, it uses more webbing. Like, I want the spread, but I don't want to get the maxed out spread, because that one uses too much. I think the one right before, like the next one I get, I think is probably the best one. Yeah, that one. I think that might be the best one to keep. because it spreads, but it doesn't use a lot of your webbing fluid. It's definitely going to help for like the no continue run or no death run. Never timed that. I think that's just a common theme with Rare games is repetition. You know, just like the Battletoads games, it's just a matter of just doing it over and over until you just kind of develop the muscle memory. And they always use pretty, you know, like the enemy patterns that Rare uses for like bosses and stuff. You know, generally you got to kind of figure out like how to do it, because the bosses tend to be kind of trolly. Like you can maybe only hit them at a certain spot or at a certain time in their animation or whatever. And they like to use like really weird hitboxes, and I think they do it on purpose just to make the game harder. Like for like this game, like Spider-Man, when he punches, he has kind of like a wind-up period. So you gotta like kind of allow an extra second for your punches, because his punch isn't immediately. He kind of pulls back first, and that can throw off your timing really easily if you're not paying attention. At least this game's short, so having to replay it a lot to redo levels is, well, not ideal. It's still better than some other games. I gotta remember not to get any more for that. It's really easy just to grab whatever power-up you see, but you gotta kind of... This part's... So much going on in this thing here. Wow. No, I don't want to get that. I think that's why they make that noise, because you're supposed to be able to tell what kind of power-up it is by the sound, so that you can know to get it or not. Because what thing is about the power-ups is once you max out your web shooter and you get another power-up, it actually goes back to the initial power-up. So you lose your spread, which is kind of crappy, but yeah, that's how they do it. So if you get too many power-ups, you can actually make it harder on yourself. That doesn't make no sense, but that's kind of how it works. I noticed before that I didn't have the spread later on in the game, and I was trying to figure out why, and then I realized that's what they do. So you got to make sure you don't get too many power-ups, because then you'll like roll over to the beginning again. I thought maybe I was losing it, like, because I was getting hit or dying, but no. Even if you die and continue, you keep your current power-up level. But if you get too many power-ups, you'll end up reverting back to the beginning again. Too greedy there. Usually you can get like 3 punches in on this guy. Nice. Whoa. Yet. Woo. Like, this stage looks a lot worse than it is. If you just simply go straight up in a continuous rhythm, you'll get there really quick. Alright. Now I gotta try to do this damageless. Trying to remember where these enemies come out of, like the windows. That's just to go slow. It's not a speed run, so. Hate that guy. He always does that. I always feel like I'm not going to hit him. Another thing I learned is if you kick while moving on your web, you can actually stop at that point. I didn't realize that because I don't think the instructions even tell you that. So that's kind of a nice thing to know. It allows you to better position yourself while you're swinging. Because that was my big issue, was like not being able to like position myself correctly. I don't like that bird. I'd rather just jump over him. I try to get on the web on the left side. This guy here, you don't want to go too far to the right. You want to be here because you want that platform on the left there, to the left of that guy. Because then what I do is I use that platform, drop down, and then hit him first. Then get up here on the web, and then start going right. Watch out for these birds. There's one that comes in really fast at you. I don't know if it's that section or another one, but there's a guy in the window here. Gotta watch out for him. Just get rid of him. Normally I leave him alone, but a little paranoid that he's gonna do something. So. This part is kind of tricky too. I just do that. I just drop that platform out of the way like that, and then just go up on the web. And then when you get to this next one, just drop down. And then you gotta kind of jump to the ledge above and hit this guy. Like that. Now, I used to try to drop to this ledge below, but that just doesn't work. So what I do is I just kind of jump to the right and then pull back to the left to get on my web. Not like that, but like that. So now I'm kind of positioned for the next section. Ooh. Back up. These birds, some of these things coming fast off the right side. Okay. There's a guy at this window. And there's one above too. What I usually do, before I go up above, I just kind of go underneath the window, see, then he comes out. That way you don't get surprised by him. Ah, there we go. Alright. Alright, I'm glad to get that one out of the way. Yeah, I think, let's see. I believe I'm done with Doc Ock, right? Yeah. Defeat Venom without... No, those... I ain't gonna worry about the hardest ones yet. Let's see. Reach Venom without taking damage. Reach Venom without earning points. Clear Stage A without using any web. Oh... You know, I think I might just try... Reaching Venom... without earning points. I think that's a good one. start with there. That's a pretty, it's probably a much easier one. You can take deaths for that, so. Yeah, see, you can kill this guy without using webbing. It's just, it takes a while and it's tricky because you got to get close to him, but not too close. I'm just gonna drag his ass over here, though. I don't feel like. Probably when I got to do the no death run, I probably will try to really conserve my webbing. It's almost you almost need to get to the last level with probably about, I think at least 6 cartridges. Because when I tried to do a no damage level 8, I needed about 6 cartridges. So, yeah, definitely have to conserve. It's so hard to get close to this guy without getting hit. Man, it like sucks your health away. Alright. I'm gonna try to just get to the venom with without getting any points. It means basically I just can't kill anything. I don't know if the alligators give points. I haven't I didn't really check. I know the guys who shoot you from above, those guys give you points, so I can't bother with them. Alright. I think they just walk off the screen, so you don't even need to worry about them once they get too far to the left. The alligators, you can jump over them. Like that one moves slow, but some of the other ones move really fast, so you got to be careful. Like this one, see? But they don't like constantly respawn, so you don't have to worry about that. Once they're gone, they're gone. Yeah, I'm gonna take damage here. There's no way around it. So. Forgot about that one. It's in a bad spot. Can I go down? Like, I could go down, yeah, but I'd be so slow though. I might as well just use this. I mean, these no point achievements aren't that hard. They're just kind of, it's just weird. You know, it's like such a weird way of having to play, like not hitting anything. You know, like you're just basically tanking damage. There's nothing you can do. Bizarre. It's not a real fun way to play the game, but whatever. I mean, yeah, you could like that jump out of the way when that guy drops down, but it's so difficult to do consistently. So trying to do no points and like no damage at the same time is like borderline impossible unless you're like I don't know, perfect on every frame. See, like I mean, like there, you know, I don't even know how you can possibly avoid damage while not hitting that guy. I mean, obviously you probably can, but I don't think the amount of effort put into it is worth it. There's no amount of achievement points that are gonna make me want to do that. So yeah, that one's pretty easy. It's kind of dumb. Anyways, let's see. No, I don't know. What can I do? I could defeat him using only webbing without taking damage. Yeah, well, alright. Let me just try. I'll try webbing only and see if I can do this. Dead. Great. So I lost all my webbing. Oh no, yeah. Don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough to do this though. Try it, but I don't know. I'm missing. Nice. And I'm out. Well. Come on, dude. Yeah, I'm out of webbing. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it because you don't get enough to kill him. Let's see what happens. Oh, see, I still have no webbing. Yeah, so basically you have to get to this dude with like a lot of web cartridges. see, I only have, yeah, I have like only one. That's not gonna be enough. This guy takes like a lot of damage with the web. Or he doesn't take much damage, I should say. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have enough. So a lot of these achievements, it's impossible to like double up on them, like do more than one at a time, because so it requires like multiple playthroughs. I could have did it if I had more health before I lost the other. Before I lost my webbing I had initially. I could have got a few hits in. I probably could have did it. Yeah, it was really close too. It sucks. I think I'm out of continues too, though. I think. Oh, it's lame. They should give you a little bit back when you die, like even if it's just like a half or something. Just man, it's rough. Yeah, no more continues. Damn it. Oh, that sucks. Alright, well, I think I'm just gonna leave it for there for now. I can figure out what I'm gonna do next. Clear stage 8 without using any web. Yeah, I might just try that one. Just get the last 10-pointer out of the way. Yeah, we'll see.